This is my 1970s Speed Queen McGraw-Edison solid tub washer. For those of you who are just seeing this video for the first time, I did a rebuild video of this particular washer. And you know, one thing that I wanted to answer to a lot of people, big question, is if it's a solid tub, how does it drain the water? Well, the tub is actually shaped like a V a little bit. And so when it spins, it literally just throws the water out of the basket, and then there's like some plastic fins that keep the clothes from slipping out. So pretty clever design. It's very cool. Definitely a waste of water. This washer is a timed fill, so depending on what setting you put it on, if you put it on the A setting, it will overfill a little bit, but that water just goes into the outer tub and then gets pumped away. You know, the B setting is going to be a little bit less, the C a little bit less, and the D is going to be the smallest water level possible. I just replaced a couple of gaskets in this machine. This is kind of its maiden run. I'm going to wash all of the shop towels that I used to clean and repair this washer as a little bit of a test run. And next coming up videos, I'll actually do my laundry in this and see how well it performs. I'm just going to use one Tide Pod. Some of those microfiber towels are the cleaner's towels, and there are a lot of like residual soap on it. So this one I'm going to do warm wash, cold rinse. I'm going to use the normal agitation, which is quite vigorous, and then the fast spin speed. And I'm using the regular cycle. It's hard to get it at the A cycle, but I'm very close to the A cycle, so it might overfill a little bit, but probably not by much. Here we go. So that was pretty fun. They're very well spun out. I mean, it did a pretty good job. Despite it being an older washer. There's a couple of drops left. Very cool washer. We'll actually see how well it performs. It's definitely a very aggressive machine. It really splashes quite a bit of water out. I still have a tiny little leak around the drain tub cover seal, the one that goes at the top here. So at some point I'm going to have to remove it again, and I think I'm going to put a little red sealant or something around it. Maybe like where it goes in between the tub and the gasket, and I'll leave the face seal, I'll leave it open, or maybe I'll put something to help condition the gasket a little bit better. It's a minuscule leak. It's just a couple of drops here and there, but it's quite annoying. And I want this machine to be as perfect as it can be, so that way it doesn't have to be opened up, ever again. And for those of you wondering, this machine is not, I'm not going to keep this machine like for my collection. I actually don't keep very many machines. My goal is to fix them and get them in just about as perfect condition as they can be, and then just send them off to a new home somewhere, either sell them or whatever. Mostly sell them because I have kids to feed, but I don't really like keeping these around because I won't use them enough, and I don't have enough space at my house to to have quite a few washing machines, and my wife won't allow it either, so it's just kind of like one of those things. So I'd rather, instead of these just sitting and being store displays, or sitting in my warehouse collecting dust and dry rotting, I'd rather them go to a good home. So this one is definitely going to be sold once it's all dialed in. And for those, I mean, if you're probably wondering what is like a vintage machine worth, well, it's really complicated, I guess. There's no straight answer to it. I mean, an old junky washing machine is worthless, but like, a clean, semi-refurbished vintage washer that has zero issues and is like ready to be put in use, well, I don't know. I mean, there isn't exactly like a huge market for these. And the amount of time that I spend refurbishing these machines, I'm kind of almost 8 hours into this machine, and if I do it kind of based on I couldn't charge my normal servicer rates, because this machine would be like a 4-figure machine. So I don't know the answer to it. Off the top of my head, I was thinking I might sell it for like $950 or something like that. I do have to keep in mind that whoever buys it is probably not going to live locally, and they're going to have to, figure some transportation costs. And then also, if it goes out of state, there's really kind of no way I could warranty a machine like this. So I don't know. What do you guys think a machine like this is worth? Because whatever the consensus is, I will probably sell it for that much. I just like for it, most importantly, for it to go to a good home. And this can't be somebody's daily use machine. These machines are way too old. And it's not that they're unreliable, it's just that inevitably when they break, parts are going to be impossible to find for this machine soon. The timer is like kind of like a game over thing, and if the tub rots out, then it's kind of over with. This is a type of machine that you would use occasionally, like maybe one load a week or once every other week or something like that, just to kind of have fun watching it. And if you have to wash something that needs a little bit more of an aggressive agitation, this would be a great complement to somebody if they had a front load washer, because this could be a good machine to wash heavily soiled clothes. But anyways, thanks for watching.